Once in a kingdom, on a street, there was a potter's shop. The reason that it was a potter's shop is because there was a potter inside who made pots. All day, every day, the potter made big pots, little pots, round pots, and square pots.
I don't know why I make these square pots. Nobody ever buys them.
Because his whole life was built around pots, the poor potter had developed a boiling temper. Each night when he'd finished his work, he would slam shut the door of his shop, grumble his way along the street,
Grumble, grumble.
enter his house with a slam of the door, and say to his wife,
Where's my dinner?
On the table, dear.
Curds and whey? I hate curds and whey.
But, dear, you hate everything.
Huh? Oh, that's right. Give me a spoon, baby.
then when he'd finished dinner,
All right. Where is it?
Here it is, dear.
and his wife would hand him a pot that he would smash into a million pieces.
There. Now I can... The paper.
Following this, the potter's good wife would always say to him,
John, I do wish you'd do something about that temper of yours. It's going to get you into trouble someday.
he would answer.
Bah!
The following day, as he grumbled his way toward home,
Grumble, grumble.
he chanced to bump into a witch who was taking her sick bat to the veterinary. And of course, he flew into a rage.
Why don't you watch where you're sneaking? Well, you witches are all alike. Hog the whole road if we'd let you. You don't scare me, and that goes for your bat. Furthermore...
Well, now, it was a short time later that the potter's wife was in the backyard gathering wood when...
My, John is home already.
and she hurried into the house.
Hello, John. Anything happen at work today?
Nothing that I would care to talk about.
Why, John, you've been turned into a frog.
I was hoping you wouldn't notice. What am I gonna do, dear?
Hop yourself right back to that witch and tell her you're sorry. Maybe she'll take pity and break the spell.
Willing to try anything, the hopped off down the road to the witch's house. Unfortunately, that time of year was the season for witches, and he hadn't gone too far before he met a second witch.
Oh, goody, a horrid little frog. I think I'll turn you into an ogre.
No, I'll run and hide.
It was too late, for with a wave of her crooked stick, the old witch turned him into an ogre.
Say, nice job, even if I do say so myself. Well, now I can knock off for the day. Ta-ta.
Now the poor man was in more trouble than ever, and it wasn't over yet.
Hi, ogre.
Don't call me ogre. I hate being an ogre.
Oh, well, shucks, I can fix that for you.
You mean, you'll change me?
Sure.
And she did, into a troll.
There you go, kid. Now you can go live under a bridge and scare billy goats.
Even though he was now a troll, he didn't have the slightest interest in living under a bridge. All he wanted to do was to get home without meeting any more witches. But that, it seemed, was impossible.
Say cheese.
Don't say it. You were gonna cast a spell on me.
How did you know?
A lucky guess.
And waving her wand, she cast the spell, turning him into a handsome prince.
Say now, things are looking up.
But not for long, for the witch that just turned him into a troll saw this, and she became very angry.
What's the idea of breaking my spell? When I change them into trolls, they stay trolls. How dare you? I say handsome prince. Troll. Prince. Troll.
The next time around for the prince, I am gonna cut out.
Prince.
The second he turned into the handsome prince, off he ran as fast as he could go. He had made it to the town and was just a few blocks from home when...
Oh, you blockhead. You are a nut. Why don't you...
Too late. Too late did he realize that it was the same little witch who had turned him into a frog in the first place.
Ma'am, would it help to say that I'm sorry? I guess not.
Sadly, the potter went home to his wife, resigned to the fact that he would live out his days as a frog. This, of course, would have been a very unhappy ending, except that this is a fairy tale, and in fairy tales, beside witches, ogres, and the likes, there are good fairies.
Good Potter, it was letting your temper boil over that got you into all of this trouble in the first place. But I think you've learned your lesson. Therefore, I will help you.
Boy, it sure feels good to get out of that wet skin.
And you, good wife, must always watch your husband to make certain that his temper never boils over again. Farewell.
Well, sir, the potter's wife did watch her husband. She watched him when he slept, watched him when he ate, and watched him from morning to night as he made pots in his pot shop. They lived happily from that day to this, and never again did he lose his temper, for, as we all know, a watched potter never boils.